Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can build a 1.2 million naira portfolio and everything you need to know: the ticker, the price, the quantity you need to acquire, the dividends, the payout, the yield, and the amount needed to actually earn this money. So this 1.2, you can actually put it in a monthly salary so that you can free yourself from 9 to 5 by paying yourself 100,000 every month. And if your expenses are more than 100,000, that means you need to up your game and actually invest good sum, and you have to wait for a while to be able to benefit from this. So that is what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you from trading view. We're going to see stocks that are actually paying and their percentage. You can see from the beginning we have 14%, we also have 10% and 5%. But what I'm going to show you are stocks that pay between 7, 6 to 14%, and that is all we are going to do. And we are going to look at the chart also to see the best time to go in and also how to plan your portfolio. So everything is all about strategy. If you have a strategy, you don't have to waste time. The beautiful thing about this strategy is not everybody will believe it and not everybody will practice it. That's why we have very few rich. You'll be wondering, so this thing is easy like this? Yeah, but the devil will not allow you to practice it. The devil always tell you that it's not working, it's not going to work. If it is working, everybody would have become rich. Guys, this is real, and if you earn dividends before, you will know that dividends is real. Subsequent video I'll do stocks that pay monthly, talking about the foreign stocks, and how you can build a portfolio and quit your 9 to 5. For those of you who don't like your 9 to 5, you can quit it, because some people, once it is Monday morning, their heart beats faster, while some people rejoice because they are actually doing what they like doing in the office. So even when they are at home, they are still doing the same thing. So guys, that is all what we are going to look out for today. So without wasting time, my name still remains Investor Joe, and you are welcome to the Financial Edge, where we teach you how to gain financial freedom via trade and investment. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for watching my video. We are growing as planned. So this month the target is to cross 1,000 subscribers, and as we're going, we're actually going to cross it before next 2 weeks, and that is when we'll celebrate our 1,000 subscribers. So guys, let's not waste time, let's move on to the first stock. So we'll come to our chart. So the first stock we want to look at here, for you to retire from your 9 to 5, in the other word they call it Uncle Sam. So for you to leave Uncle Sam, you need to buy Smoothit. So Smoothit is a smart product company. Let's quickly check their chart and see how they are doing it. So there is one thing you need to know: every of this strategy has a trick. So it is this trick at times that make me that give me the edge of making money. So sometimes most people say they are trading, they are keeping money, they are investing for dividends. So imagine keeping good sum of money and they'll only be getting some little cash. So, and they are cool with it. For example, Smoothie started trading from 22 kobo, and currently you see where it is. So let's quickly jump and see how much Smoothie paid. So Smoothie actually paid 8 kobo. So for you to actually earn 1.2 million, which is here, for you to earn 1.2 million, and the yield was actually 14.54%, you actually need 8.250 million. That is what you need. And if you know Smoothit is still going to do some numbers. So you need 8.2 million to actually earn 1.2 annually, and the price currently is this. So you know the dividend yield depends on the price movement. So if the price reduce, the dividend yield will also increase. So how do you do this? You can just pick one of these stocks and start loading your bag, maybe monthly, if you desire to actually quit your job and enjoy and live on dividends. So you can just say, okay, maybe every month I'll be putting some certain amount. So it can actually take you time, but you don't want to mind because you know what you are doing. So you put it and you continue to earn dividends. And as you earn dividends the first year, you want to put it back if you actually had enough. If you don't have enough, if you can manage, you can reduce it to any amount you want. And if you want to increase it, all depends on this amount. So that is Smoothit for you. And the next one that you consider is actually UBA. So UBA is the current price is 34.70, and don't forget UBA was actually selling for 30, 31, 29. So, and what you need is 240,000 units of UBA shares. And the dividends you earn is they pay 2 interim dividends, and now they pay 3 naira final. So if you add both together, you have 5 naira dividends. And for you to actually quit your job with this strategy, you need 8.3 million naira to actually earn 1.2. The reason why I'm doing this because I know some of us don't have that huge catch. So some of us, maybe it is 12 million that we are targeting. All you need to do is just check this very well and see how I calculated it for me to arrive at this. And if you still need this PDF, maybe you can just comment so that I can share you the link so that you can have this for your view and see how you too can plan your strategy. The best time to start this plan is actually next month. That is July is the best time to start, because that is when interim dividends will be coming out. Don't worry, I'm going to be sharing stocks that are paying interim dividends so that you can see how you can benefit. Of course, some will actually join the trend to start paying interim dividends also. Like last year, almost 4 of them started, and which I think is a good one. And I will plan also to put this in the next video that I'll be sharing stocks that pay dividends. So it's always good to start early. If you notice, once you're above 20, 25, 30, 1 year is no longer long as it used to be when we were small, when Christmas is far apart. You understand? Then they used to ask us one question. They would say, inside New Year and Christmas, which one do we celebrate first? And most people get confused. They don't know that it is New Year that we celebrate first before Christmas. So guys, that is how time flies. So you need to act fast. If you look back, when did we start this year? We started this year not long ago, and now we are half. And you just have to do your half-year portfolio review and see how you can reposition to shoot for the second half. So this is UBA for you. UBA is sound. They are the banking stock. If I want to choose one banking stock, I always go for UBA. Like I said in my previous video, I don't like loading too much of a bank in my portfolio. I'm showing you. So you only need 240,000 units of UBA, and it will cost you 8.3 million to actually acquire these numbers of shares. And this is the dividends so far. And for this, the dividends always increase every day. So I used to say, even if you don't add money to this, by the next year, you'll be looking at maybe 1.3 or 1.5. That is one unique thing about it. So most people have the same money lying down in their bank. They are saving it. They don't have the ATM. They don't have anything. Like, they don't receive a lot. They kept it there, and they just have it at the back of their mind that they have money. Until one day they will go to the bank, they'll find out that it's 1,000 naira. That's what they will now start doing court cases and all that. Don't leave your money idle 1 year, 2 years. Nobody is touching it. Something else can happen. So put it to work, guys. Put it to work. This person, if you are investing 8.32 million naira, it shows that you have 8,328 staff working for you, and you are just sleeping and flexing, studying, praying, and worshiping your God. And you have 8,328,000 staffs working for you. So that is a good way to start, guys. So if you come to this place and look at UBA, you see how interesting the chart is. So this is UBA for you. So there is a trick, like I said, in doing all these things. So all you need to do is to know when to go in and when to go out. So it's very, very sweet when you go in at a low price and now it's now up. So you will now earn interim dividends. You will not sell, you still be holding, and you still earn what? Final dividends. And if you want to build a portfolio, you can decide to do all in. Maybe you go into one. You buy everything in one stock. But if you're considering risks, you want to diversify, you can go into 2 stocks. So ensure you go into stocks that have dividend history and stocks that have been paying consistently. So let's move to the third one. Yeah. So the third one that we'll be considering, if we want to build a portfolio that will give us 1.2 million naira a year, we'll be looking at Jitco. So Jitco actually paid 1 naira for their interim, and they pay 7.3 for their full year dividends. And if you want to have this, you need 149,439 units for you to be able to get this number, for you to be able to get 1.2 million. And the dividend yield is 12%. It was actually higher than this just because the price has moved. And that is why I said you need to understand how to play this game. It's a game of intelligence because everybody wants to play it, so you need to outsmart a lot of people in the market. And that's why I always do this video, for you to be able to pinpoint and see how you can move your way. For example, I did this video here where I gave you guys dividend stock to buy. Yeah, this is dividend cheat code. Also, this is the part 1. You can go back and watch. This is the part 2. Some people still want to buy a stock that is not liquid, and you are doing a strategy that will help you to make money, and you want to exit. So if you buy the stock, how are you going to sell when it's not liquid? So I always give alternative, but I found out that some people are adamant to some things, and that is these people that will come back and tell you it's not working. So when I discovered that Julius Berger was actually illiquid, it's difficult for you to sell if you buy, and you might not be able to meet up with stocks that you need to be qualified for this month. I actually recommended MPF because it is same time. MPF was 28 while Julius Berger was 30th. So for those who got MPF, you find out that MPF is liquid. You can actually get out, and I think today it closed around 220 something, so which is a good one. But when you advise people, they are so adamant. They tell you that is what I want to get, this is what I want to get. When you try to explain, they tell you they don't understand, and after a while they will tell you that they miss out on other stocks. They couldn't buy BUA because it's difficult for them to sell. Oga, when I was saying you shouldn't buy, you were doing as if you were the one that brought out the strategy. So I'm the master strategist, and I'm giving you tips on how to go about it. This is top secret. This is what I do personally, but I just look at it that let me not just eat this money alone. Let me just involve you guys. That is why I want to start a program where we can start early. Just like I said, next month is the best time to start. So by July, I can get some group of people where we'll start our dividends journey. So we'll enjoy the interim and we'll also enjoy the final year. So we'll hold those stocks throughout the year. Then when it gets to next year, April, we'll start to jump from one stocks to another after getting mouth-watering dividends. So that is how it works. So for GT, imagine those that bought around this area here when I was shouting that this bank is going to do some good numbers. So that yield will be higher than what you're saying today. Imagine those who bought Zenith at 9 naira. Imagine what they will be getting. So you want to buy for dividend stock when the market is actually dipping, not when the market is shooting. But most people, when market is green, that is when they will tell you they want to buy and keep for long term. And you'll be wondering. And when the market is now red, they will tell you they don't want to do long term again. They want to sell. Why are you confusing your portfolio? The time to buy for long term is when the market is red. When the market is going down, that is when you want to buy. So that is some strategy you need to keep in your mind. So let's quickly jump so that this video will not be too long. We are number 4, and let's open up this and see what we need to do. So you see, you find out that gradually we are beginning to get to a place where we need higher figure. For JITCO, we actually need 9.952 million to earn 1.2 million as dividends. So somebody will be saying, but this percentage is low, and that is why you have option. You understand? That's why you have option. There are people that will go. There are people that will do FGN savings bond, like I shared, that you're going to do 3 times and you earn salary for 3 years, which I also drop that video tomorrow morning. So that's another one. So don't get confused. Keep doing it. If it is FGN you want to do, fine. If it is federal government, if it is treasury bill you want to do, excellent. If it is trading you want to do, fantastic. If it is long time, great. So nobody is there to dictate to you what to do with your money. I'm just here to provide options for you. And if you ask questions, if I'm available, I'm going to answer. So you need 480,000 units of Access Bank, and you have to be able to raise 10.5 million naira for you to earn 1.2 million. So I think a lot of people will be looking at this, that this one is actually unique and sweet. Of course, from the site, you see what you're going to do. That's why I'm giving you options, so that you know what you do. So interim was 45 and full year was 205. So let's look at Access Bank and let's see. So the strategy I said, the trick I said we have in this game is you being able to check the charts and keep targeting. You're targeting, and when you are targeting, you want to quickly see how you can take position. For example, if you go in now into Access, by the time we are getting our interim, the price will be around this area here, and you want to also see how you can earn good money. And if you go to this place too, you can still earn good money. And if you earn good money, one other strategy to do again, which I always teach people in the premium, and like I said, I'm still going to do a full masterclass on dividend investing, both Nigeria and the US market. So there is something we call the up and down strategy, where you want to buy at the low price and earn your dividend. After you earn your dividends, you exit at the high price and you use that money to go for another stock again. So in so doing, when they are close to dividends, you go in again, you earn dividends, you earn price appreciation, and you get out. That is the strategy. So this is low. You can go in here and wait for it to come up here. You get your dividends and you still sell. And you go and find another stock like this again. You go in and sell. So these are unique strategy that you need. But the beautiful thing about this strategy is it is easy to forget. You can actually forget it. By the time you remember, you say, I missed this one. So we have Home Real Estate Investment Trust. So this one you need 10.8 million. And you're going to earn 1.2, and the dividend is actually 5.05, and you actually need 237,623 units for you to be able to earn dividends in this. Let's quickly check UH and see. So this is Union Homes, and this is a real estate company. They also are paying dividends, and as you can see on the screen, you find out that this is what you want to do. These are interesting times that you want to be able to take position. But I must tell you, they only pay once a year. That is why sometimes the foreign stocks dividends are actually interesting, because most of them pay 4 times a year, and they also pay monthly. But the truth is, even the 4 times a year and the monthly, our own yield is actually higher. You can see we are getting as much as 14%. Some of these companies just 4-5%. 4-5% is huge to them, guys. But yeah, we have it good. We have it in good number. So let's quickly jump to number 6. Let's see stocks that we'll be able to invest in that will give us 1.2 million naira. The next one is Fidelity. Fidelity, you actually need 960,000 units of Fidelity shares, and you will buy at 19. So that is to say, if you are buying at 15, your cost will be reduced. But for this, you actually needed 18 million. You need 18 million, and the yield is actually 6.57% for you to be able to get into this. So let me not be going too much on this chart, so that you guys already know what to do. And if you don't know how to do chart, I have a video where you can learn how to navigate trading view, so that you can be able to do some simple things, not to do the advanced one. And if your head is strong, you can get to do the advanced one. So this is the charts, and these are some key support area that you'll be expecting this price to drop if you want to take position. So let's move to the next one. Let's make it fast, so that we will not have this video to be too long. I like doing short video because I know you're busy. So the next one is FSF REIT. This is also a real estate company too. This one you need 82,758, and the current dividends is 14.50. This is what you need for you to get 1.2 million. And the cost is actually 17 million. You need 17 million to actually get 1.2. I know a lot of you are saying these ones are too much, I will stick with this. Exactly. But you have option. In case you just like any of these, and you say, okay, I just like them, I like the price, and now I'll be getting these dividends, I think it's fine. For me, it's double, should I call it double dividends? I like to say it's double blessing. So this is the stock. It has been shooting, going up, just like NDIF. NDIF is not too liquid, so most times if you have huge money, you don't go into stocks that are not liquid. But if you have 100,000, 200,000, you can play around with stocks that are illiquid, stocks that are not liquid. So let's go to second to the last. Let's open second to the last and see. So for this is Zenith Bank. We need 11.7 million for we to acquire 240,000 shares at the price of 48.95, and the interim was 1 naira, and the final year 4 naira. That is, for the full year they paid 5 naira, and this will earn you 1.2 million naira, and that is to say you'll be making 100,000 every month. So if 100,000 cannot take care of you every month, you need to increase this to what? To 2.4. Maybe 200,000 will be okay for you. Then all you need to do is to come to this place and multiply it. Then you know what you are working or what you are saving for. So before I move to the last one, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is the only way you can support me. And don't forget to also join our community if you want to have some discussion on how to go about things. And if you want to enjoy our premium, join our premium community where we actually meet every weekend to analyze the market and to also do some master classes in some areas. When the market was dipping, I did a training there, which is how to navigate the bear market. And that actually made my members to be able to move through that terrain peacefully. In fact, I was so excited when they were saying this is time to buy more of this. I said, yes, these people with what I wanted them to do. So that video was actually an eye opener. So let's move to the last one before we call it a day. And this one, we just need to open up and check. So for this, it is Wema and it is 13 naira 30 kobo, and you need 1.2 million shares for you to earn it because they pay 1 naira, and all you need to do is to get 15 million. That's 15.96 million. So don't be scared about these figures. This figure can actually be reduced if you actually mind the share price, and if you follow what I'm showing you here, that you go to the chart and ensure that you are buying at the right time and ensure that the stock will dip, or you wait for you to see the stock dipping so that you can take advantage of it. So for next month, we are going to start as a community. It won't be for free. Here's why it won't be for free. When it's for free, imagine now, look at, I showed you everything. I come to this place, which is trading view. It is from trading view, you get the yields. Look at the yield here. So you come here and get the yield. After you've gotten the yield, maybe you get 1 or 2 or 3 of the stocks that you will use to get your financial freedom. Once you get it here, you want to quickly jump to the chart. You want to see, to ensure that you are buying at the support, or to ensure that the stock has actually been beaten down, because what you are aiming is what is the yield. And you also check the financial earnings also to ensure that their book is clean and their book is in good shape. So once you've done that, you come here and create your Excel sheet and calculate how much you can be putting every month, or how much you put quarterly, or if you have it at once, you also want to consider this price and go in. So you see, you check for the highest yield. After that, you check, I've showed you how to check for announcement of financial papers. You go there and check their earnings, you check their income, their assets, that's balance sheet, and you check their cash flow. After you've done that, you come here and check their chart. Once you've done with their chart, then you create your Excel sheet where you'll be tracking your payments. So guys, after I've shown you this, I showed you everything to do. Now, you want to now ask me for me to explain this to you again privately. Then I'm not telling you that you have to pay. You are not saying it's too much. But I've shown you everything. Now you want to deny me my time of reaching out to other people that I will now reach out to you. So imagine 1,000 persons are coming to me. You understand? I can't share myself. You find out that some people will be angry that I didn't attend to them, and some people will be happy that I attended to them, without knowing that I actually deny some people to give them access. You get the point. So what I want to do next month is to create a dividend army. So that dividend army will be a WhatsApp group where everything will be discussed there. Everything we discuss there will be about dividends. So that is where we'll now put this strategy to work. You have to come early. It has to be July. So once it is July ending, we start July 1st getting people in. Once it's July ending, we are not taking anybody in. So that dividend army, you determine how much you are using, then we'll start to enter those stocks and we start to get our dividends and move. Because we need to get the interim, we need to take the interim also and take the final. So that is when we'll see how we can make some money from it. So that is what I want to share. If you can't pay, come to this video with your pen and paper, pay attention, study it very well, take note and do it yourself. If you can't, I will do it for you. All you need to give me a token and join my community, and I will show you how to do it. It will be a separate community from the ones I have. You understand? So it will be a separate community. Those in that community, they want to join this one, is actually free because they are in the premium community already. So this will be a separate community. Fee, I'm yet to determine it yet, but let's see how it goes. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're going to notify anytime I post enriching videos like this. Until I come your way again, keep making money and keep growing wealth without tears. I love you, all my friends. Bye. And to head salute. See you in the next one.